play video games, and I'm interviewing Mr. Chris. Thank you for being with us today. What did you do in the Army?
Well, thank you for having me, Asher. I sure do appreciate you taking your valuable time to sit with me and go over some of the questions and how we've arrived at this particular juncture in our careers. What kind of video games do you like, Asher?
I like video games like Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario, Minecraft.
Minecraft. You build your own cities and everything in Minecraft, do you?
I don't normally build cities. I mostly just have fun in the world, but sometimes I build a lot. I mean, once I built a very big tower with Austin.
Really? Yeah, that's a pretty cool game. Do you play Fortnite?
No,
No, Fortnite's a lot of fun.
my brother said it's addictive.
So, yeah, I'm sorry. You could ask me the question again that you asked me. Did you ask me why I went in the Army?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I went in the Army because I wanted to serve the country. I'm from a very patriotic family. My brother was a Marine. My dad tried to enlist during the Vietnam War, but he was here and he didn't have his green card yet. He wasn't a naturalized citizen. So he couldn't go into the Army or into any military branch. So I wanted to go in the Army because I thought it was just like Cub Scouts on steroids. So I was all excited to be in the Army and be all I could be. And I was all excited to serve this great country.
Next question. Why did you start Veterans Rideshare?
Why I started Veterans Rideshare. That's a little bit lengthy of a story, but I'll be happy to go into it. We had an opportunity to employ a lot of people at one point through one of our other companies. And when I started going to recruiting veterans, I realized that a lot of them were in at-risk housing. Do you know what that means, Asher? So at-risk housing, when veterans come back from war and they don't have a supportive staff, sometimes depression and things happen to them. And so a lot of these guys and girls were in positions that were not beneficial to them. So I started realizing how bad it was for some of our veterans that came back. So I decided to start Veterans Rideshare to provide an unlimited amount of career opportunities to unemployed and underemployed veterans through the transportation industry. That's why I started Veterans Rideshare.
Okay. Do you have kids?
I do. I have two beautiful children. I have a wife of going to be 21 years on August 9th of this year. Been together for 23 years. I have a beautiful 17-year-old daughter named Reagan, soon to be 18 in August. And I have a son that just turned 16. And both kids are amazing, just like you two. And they did that same thing when they were about your ages. So, yes, they are amazing, just like you two are.
Next question. Do you like video games?
I do like video games. So I'm one of those few dads. You have all your friends and you know them, and their dads may or may not play a lot of video games. I take great joy into making sure that I play video games better than my son. I like playing Call of Duty. I like playing hardcore because I simply cannot aim as precisely as needed in those games. And so I have to, what they call spray and pray, that I just start shooting in their direction and somehow one of those bullets hit them. That's why I have to play hardcore. So I got a better shot of killing somebody instead of running around in a circle like Channing Tatum in the second G.I. Joe film.
Okay. Have you ever seen Spider-Man Homecoming?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever seen Spider-Man Homecoming?
I have seen Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm a big Avengers fan. Do you like the Avengers, Asher?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm very excited. I love Captain Marvel. I'm very excited about Endgame coming out next month. Comes out like on the 28th, I think, or something like that. I am a big, my actual emblem for my VRS trucking email is a Hulkbuster Iron Man. Because people say that I'm like the Hulk because I turn green when I get angry, Asher, and I have a tendency to smash. So, but I'm also technologically capable, just like Tony Stark was or is. So I'm looking forward to Endgame. My favorite Marvel movie of all time so far is Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I've seen part of that one.
Thor Ragnarok is amazing.
Oh,
Invest the time to watch the whole thing, Asher.
my mom met the actor of Thor.
Yes, she did, and she has pictures with them, and that's one of the main reasons I employed your mother, so I could know Chris Hemsworth by just 9 degrees of separation.
Why do you like working with my mom?
Why do I like working what?
With my mom.
So your mother, children have a hard time understanding how magnificent their parents are at an early age, and I can speak from experience with my mom. Your mom, the first time I had interaction with her, she is a very, very focused young lady. She absolutely is always up for the mission to get it accomplished. She loves helping veterans. She loves helping people, and she loves to be part of something. And we are creating a lot of things that can make the world a much, much better place. And I couldn't be happier to have somebody with as much heart and soul and intellect as your mother on our team.
Thank you. Those are all my questions.
Well, I've got a few questions for you, Asher.
Okay.
What's your favorite Marvel superhero? Who's your favorite Marvel superhero?
I like Star Lord.
You like Star-Lord?
Mm,
Very cool. Do you have another one?
Captain America.
Captain America. Indeed. Absolutely. Great story. Great character. Great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Awesome. What other things do you do for a hobby, Asher?
Well, I like to play funny games at camp, like the game where are at the bottom floor of this castle like thing, and they can see our shadows, and then we do funny dances. And it's like they're watching a comedy movie.
A walking comedy movie. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A comic writer.
A comic writer?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any ideas for any superheroes?
I think I should make. Well, I make comics about Waddle Dees. Their characters from Kirby.
Very nice. Very nice. We're starting something that we're going to need lots of journalists and writers and stuff like that called Veterans Broadcast Company. So that may be something that you get to be involved with as time goes on. Would that make you happy?
Mm-hmm.
Write about superheroes and all the superheroes that we currently have in the world, which are a lot. There's a lot of people that do a lot of good things that nobody talks about. So you'd probably like that job, wouldn't you?
Sorry about those noises. My brother's playing a video game right now.
That happens.
Yeah, he's playing Yoshi's Woolly World.
My buddies are in the shop here making lots of noises with four-wheelers and semi-trucks and probably blast furnaces and drills and all kinds of good stuff.
Okay.
Anything else, young man?
I'm into making new friends.
You're into making what?
New friends. I'm into
New friends?
trying to win prizes on prize winning machines. Like today at Chuck E. Cheese, I won this blue ball. I also won a red ball for my brother, and I won a little green ball for a little girl.
Very, very nice.
It's
Well, I'm glad that you like making new friends because I've enjoyed our time. I'm glad that you took the time. I can't thank you enough. You're magnificent. Your mom talks about you and your brother all the time. And be thankful and grateful that you have such an amazing mother.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're so nice, happy to know you too. Did you have fun, Asher?
Yes.
Great. Can you say
Well, I love the tie.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, it is absolutely my pleasure.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you for what?
The interview.
thank you for the interview?
It is my pleasure. Anytime that you have some more questions, Asher, I would be more than happy to talk to you anytime, anywhere. You're a great young man, and I surely appreciate you taking your time with me today.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
Say bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.